Hey guys, what is up? It's Melanie, and today I'm going to be bringing you with me to crochet something really fun and prepare us for summer. Today I am going to be making a bikini cover up because I've been seeing a lot of different styles that I like. Honestly, I do this a lot where I like kind of mash different like things I've seen together on various platforms and create my own things. So bear with me while I explain to you what I'm trying to make today. I'll link all the things that I'm referencing, but I see a lot of crochet inspiration on TikTok, but a lot of times it's not the actual tutorial. So I saw this girl. Hello. She also referenced a YouTube video on how to make this. So I'm gonna try to figure out how to. I'm also making it in black. I'm using black cotton yarn and I'm using a 3.5mm crochet hook. Did I spend $10 on a crochet hook? Yes ma'am, I did. This is actually really embarrassing because I had this identical crochet hook, but I left it in London along with a bunch of my clothes because I'm actually stupid. So I bought it again because it brought me joy. So let's get started on this. It looks like I'm moving out of my house. I just am not, but I am redecorating stuff, which is coming in a little room decor video. I'm gonna fix the lighting. This is not... I love this stuff. It's really stupid expensive for no reason, but it's like cotton yarn, so I feel like it feels a little different. It has less stretch to it, but it also feels nicer in my opinion for certain types of clothes. Like it feels a little bit sturdier. Anyways, slip knot, and then the first thing they said to do in the video was make 68, which I suck at counting because I always lose track. A chain of 68, because that's gonna be your little collar thing. What I have in mind for this crochet beach cover up is that it's gonna be a two-piece set. I was thinking I want the top to look pretty much identical to the one I showed you from the TikTok video, except maybe a little bit more cropped. And then I want, what do I want? I kind of want like a little skirt. Do I want a little skirt? I think I'm gonna do a little like tie skirt. And the awesome thing about this is since it's so like holy, sounds funny saying holy, but like this. I learned how to do this today while I was at my grandma's, and I made this in literally like 10 minutes because it's so holy that you can make so much quicker, and it doesn't take up as much yarn because yarn is expensive, and it looks cute still. Kind of the best thing ever. So I'm definitely here for it. Guys, since I'm kind of bad at explaining stuff and I get really sidetracked in videos when I'm talking and like I can't count and like a lot of stuff, and I'm just scatterbrained right now. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I will write out the pattern that I use to like make this, and I'll like link it or put it somewhere down below. Okay, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 68, and then we are going to slip stitch this together, and this is gonna be the width of the collar. That seems good. And I believe also this title of the sweater tutorial just means that you're basically making it from the neck down, compared to most things I've made have been like boxes or like different pieces and you sew them together later. But this is gonna be my first time making it this way. Hey guys, so I decided to pick up the old yarn and hook and work on this little cover up. I haven't had much motivation for this recently because honestly, this is like a beach cover up, right? The weather here in Washington has been atrocious. It's literally like 60 degrees and raining half the week, which I know. Yes, Melanie, you live in Seattle. That's expected. But also, it is June. It is almost summer. Like, why is it raining still? Anyways, I haven't made it very far, but basically starting off at the collar, I just do a treble crochet with one chain in between and then like skipping over a stitch. So to make these gaps, I'm just doing a bunch of treble crochets. A treble crochet is kind of like a double crochet but adding one more loop. So I'm going to yarn over once, yarn over one more time, then I'm going to find the stitch, go in, yarn over, pull through so that I have 4 loops here, yarn over, pull through 2 of them so that I have 3 loops here, yarn over, pull through 2 of them so I have 2, yarn over and pull over, and then that's my treble crochet. And then I'm going to chain 1 and do it all over again. A little bit closer up, so hopefully you can see it a bit better, but I'm just going to yarn over once, yarn over twice, insert into the stitch, yarn over and pull through. You see you have 4, yarn over, pull through 2 of them so that you have 3, yarn over, pull through 2 of them so that you have 2, then yarn over and pull through, and then that's your treble crochet. So I'm just watching this girl's tutorial. After this first row, she said to put some little stitch markers on, but I don't use stitch markers or have any, so I just use bobby pins to be resourceful, which they actually were pretty fun. But she said to go 6 stitches in, I think. It's probably more like science, not science, but like accuracy and counting, but I'm just like not doing that because y'all know I'm not good at that. Like I don't even know how to count this. But this is just for like the increasing and decreasing. 1, 2, 3, put a stitch marker, and then 6 on the other side also. I didn't explain that super well, so I'll show you, which is probably gonna be hard to tell too because this is all black. And then we're gonna do the same thing and make these little treble crochets all the way around again one more time. I am on row 2 and I have my markers on, and all you're gonna do is at each of the markers, so you're gonna be doing this 4 times, you are going to do treble crochets into the marker stitch. So I'm doing a treble crochet, chain 1, and then another treble crochet. So you can kind of see where the increase is right there where I have the marker. I put 2 treble crochets into that single stitch. Every row you're just going to do the same thing. So I'm going to have a treble crochet here, put 2 in between, and then 1 more here. And that's just to expand this so that it can fit over your shoulders. I'm starting my 4th row now, and you can take these little bobby pin stitch holders off once you are able to identify where your increase is going to be. You're just going to keep on doing this and increasing at those 4 points until you have enough material to cover like your shoulders up to the point where you're going to start making the sleeves. So I'm at 3 rows. I'm probably going to have to do a lot more than that. See what it's looking like so far. Let me give a better demonstration. From my understanding, this is our like neck part. Oh my gosh, this looks so funny. But this is the neck part, and it's going here, right? And okay, that looks okay right now, right? We're just gonna keep doing this. Actually, we're gonna have to keep doing this for a while because you need this to go all the way down to like your armpits. Another thing that I completely forgot to mention is that the girl in this video recommended that you flip your work every time you do a row. I'm not sure if that applies quite as much if you're doing the same like holy. I need a different word. I feel every time I say holy, it feels like holy, not holy. She said to flip your work or else it'll start to like disalign basically, which I never knew that was why. Stuff happened. You learn so much from YouTube. I don't know if that applies so much if you're doing the little holes like I am, but I am just listening to her. The more I look at this, the more and more it's starting to look like a spider web, and I'm kind of questioning if black was the right color to choose. It might be a little too goth for a beach cover up, but I keep rolling with it and hope that she turns out cute. I've been out of my head, can't get... Hey guys, so apparently I've become a floor person with this video, but this is what my sweater cover up looks like so far. Kind of looks like a poncho, which is okay. I think it's supposed to look like that. Here's what it looks like on, which I know doesn't give you much, like you can't really tell, and you also can't tell over my baggy shirt, but this should reach fine under my armpits. So I'm gonna start making this into the actual sweater portion. So basically, if this gives you an image, I am gonna be attaching this part where we increase to this part where we increase on the next round, and then from there you're just gonna work in each of the rounds, so 3 different rounds to make 2 sleeves and then the body. I'm gonna keep it up with the treble crochets with the space and do it exactly the same, except once I get to my increase, I'll let you know. I would say this project would be going a lot faster because I usually crochet for like hours every night when I watch shows with my parents, except my mom and I just started watching K-dramas, and since we have to watch with subtitles, I started off by doing nothing, which is a rarity for me because I'm always multitasking. If I'm not crocheting while I'm watching a show, I'll be like hemming my pants, uploading to VSCO. I don't know, I'm like that person, which I know, not always a great thing. It also means I have a very short attention span, but it also means I'm kind of productive. Since we've been watching these K-dramas, I was like actually paying attention to the shows. Would you look at that? It actually makes the shows a lot more interesting when you're like fully engaged. Okay, so we are now approaching our increase. You can kind of tell which one it is because it's not as squarey, more like triangular down this row. Now that I'm at my increase, I'm gonna do do 1 treble crochet into it. After that, in the video, the girl said she did a chain of 5, and then you are going to find your other increase. Mine is over here. You are going to attach just with a slip stitch. It looks a little funky right now. Keep working in the round. My new vocab word from this crochet project is in the round. Since this yarn is almost out, I'm going to crochet on the sleeve until I'm out of yarn, and then for my own sake, I am going to attach the other sleeves to each other just so it doesn't like look weird while I'm doing it. I don't know, I feel like it'll give me some peace of mind. Also, friendly reminder to flip your word. Wow, a whole ball of yarn. It's kind of crazy to think what 1 ball of yarn can become with a little stick. I'm gonna end it right here. So if you can kind of see, it's so hard to show with this material. I'm so sorry. I hope you can kind of get what I'm trying to explain, but this little ledge part right here is where the sleeve is starting. So I'm just gonna keep building that. This center part from like here to here is the body, and then right now I'm going to attach the second sleeve. My second spool of yarn.
Too much on my brain, but got it good, can't complain. It's like I'm losing my mind, and time's hard to find. What's a girl gotta do to catch up?
Okay, so mini update. This is where we're at. You can see the sleeve starting to form. I think the sleeve might be a little wider than I had anticipated. Actually, that looks okay. We'll see. This is the one sleeve. Basically, you're gonna do the same exact thing on the other side afterwards, and then I'm probably gonna do the body last. So this is what it looks like on right now, and I don't know. It's hard to like imagine it. It looks kind of like some edgy half poncho thing, but I think once it comes together, it'll be good. I think I'm also gonna make this one pretty cropped. Like it probably won't be longer than this just because I am imagining that I'm gonna wear it as like a cover up, or like bikinis only, pretty much only, or like if I'm wearing pants then I'll just be wearing like a bralette or something underneath. Like it's kind of supposed to show like that, but I think it's coming along. I'm not mad about it. I feel like holding a mic or something with my yarn like this. Please excuse the fact that I look like this, but this is what it is looking like so far. I think that I'm gonna go with like the kind of crop sleeve. Like it's just a little bit below the wrist. I feel like if it's too oversized, that might just be a little too much for a cover up. Plus I'm also making bottoms to go with it. As for the length of this, I'm thinking I just want it to cover a little bit below a bikini top. I'm probably gonna finish like at least the other sleeve today. It surprisingly takes a lot longer than I thought it would because I made it so like wide, which I actually didn't do intentionally. I was gonna make it a little bit tighter, but that didn't happen. So stresses me out the same way like if my car's low on gas or if my phone battery is on low. When I'm running out of yarn and I have a project I'm working on, I'm like, you better last me. Okay guys, so time for a little sweater update. Obviously I would not wear it like this, but it actually, I'm not gonna lie, I think it looks kind of cool. This is what it's looking like right now. Basically I just haven't added anything here since I made the sleeve, so it's kind of just like a big tube, if you will. Based on this, like I like how it looks right now. I just obviously have to add a little bit more around here, which might take a while since it's pretty like loose and stuff. I might add just 2 rows, but possibly 3. I'll see you guys once the top is finished. I wanted to show you that I finished up my top. Here she is. Can't really tell what it looks like from here. I added 2 rows to the bottom part. I'm gonna be starting on the skirt portion, and the skirt I'm not gonna be following any kind of tutorial. I think it should be pretty simple. The long strip. Probably had to go buy another ball of yarn. So for this so far, I think I'm using 3 balls of yarn. Then I'm gonna do the same pattern where I'm making these little like holy net mesh looking thing. It's just gonna be like a rectangle basically, and then I'm just gonna make it a wrap so that you could tie like a little bow. I'm gonna start working on it. My mom and I are finishing our K-drama, and these episodes, these bad boys, are like an hour and a half sometimes, so I was like, I need to get my crocheting in while I watch this. When I tell you I've learned how to crochet even while I'm reading subtitles, like this little guy's a menace. The show in question Hey guys, so it's the next day and I'm just gonna show you a visual now that I'm a little further along in the skirt portion of this. This is what we have so far. Not that there's very much. It's kind of like a belt right now. But I'll try it on to show you guys where I'm going with this. I'm gonna build this way and keep doing rows of this as long as I want the skirt to be. This basically wraps around and you just tie it into a bow. I just chained as long as I wanted and then I did half double crochets. I know choosing black just wasn't the best decision because you can't see anything. But I did half double crochets along the entire thing and then I decided how much like this string I needed to tie a bow on the side and then how long I wanted my skirt to be, or like the surface area I wanted in my skirt, and then I just did the little hole things. Okay, so I know now I have like my very adorable pajamas on, but I'm gonna give you a little demonstration. Obviously when I actually wear this it's just gonna be over like a bikini probably. I'm imagining that I'm gonna be tying this here. It's gonna be a nice little bow. Right now this is not what I would actually wear it like, obviously, but this is what I'm thinking. And then I'm just gonna make this probably like at least to cover my little crotchy area. Nothing better than waking up, making coffee, crocheting, and listening to Taylor Swift. I lost my crochet hook. Oh, I'm sitting on it. Don't mind this. I was in fact tanning outside not too long ago because once again it hit 70 in Washington. Never happens. Kind of embarrassing that I go to my backyard and tan, but it has to be done, has to be done. So while I was out there, I actually finished the skirt portion of my cover up. So I'm gonna try it on for the first time. Here's what both of the pieces look like. So this is the top. I showed this a little earlier. And then the bottom, just finished it up. It looks just like a rectangle. Okay, let's try this on. I don't even know, can you get like demonetized or like videos taken down on YouTube for wearing a bikini? I have no clue, because all I know is any video I have of like crocheting, I'll be wearing a bikini or something on TikTok, literally it gets taken down. Okay, I like it, but I'm also looking at it in a viewfinder, so I can't really tell. But oh, would you look at that? Oh, let me look in a mirror. Okay, I am proud of this. I think this is so fun. You can see from the slit here, it doesn't cover much. I love how this turned out. I don't know how I'd style it yet, but I think I would wear this top out. Okay, I never really film in this corner, but that is my finished two-piece set. I really like how it turned out. I'm gonna write out the pattern for you guys to the best of my ability and put it in the description below. Hopefully that helps you. But other than that, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Sure to stay tuned and let me know what other crocheting / knitting stuff you'd want to see. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys! I know you wanna leave, so come on, baby, be with me so happily. Oh, my background's so drab. Do two crumble. Don't unravel, please. Oh, I dropped my yarn. Woo. This is so bad for my piercings.